This right here is the missing piece of your SEO strategy, and I don't see anyone talking about this. What I'm about to reveal right here is going to help you get the click in those meta titles. Everyone using the same keywords in those. I'm going to be showing you how to get those clicks and how to convert more people. And I'm going to be showing you how to get these types of rankings that I got for my clients. So what am I talking about here? I'm talking about creating a detailed ICP document. And I know you're going to be rolling your eyes right now, but I promise you, if you watch to the end of this video, it's going to be worth it. So the way you create an ICP, which is an ideal customer profile, is by asking these questions. These are the questions that I found are absolutely the best ones. So, and I'm going to be giving you an example as well. So first of all, let's fill in the demographics. So where do they live? How much do they earn? Their age range, what industry do they work in? Next up, their primary interests. So what do they desire the most? So this is really, really important. You really want to think about this. So what is the current state of belief? So if you're selling ice baths, what do they currently think about ice baths? What's their most common frustrations with that problem? So if you're selling ice baths, what common frustrations will they have? So I'm assuming, let's just say space is a big one. So what are their values? Now, their buyer behavior, what influences their decision? What sales channels do they use? What's the average purchase timeline? So why is it logical for them to buy this? Why does it make sense emotionally? What are the flaws of this product/service? What objections will they have? What are the benefits? And what guarantees do you offer? So these are all extremely important. So here's an example. So we've got Steve over here, and let's just say we're an e-commerce brand selling fitness recovery equipment. So we're selling ice baths, we're selling massage guns, and we're selling saunas. Let's go with that. So the demographics, and I won't be going every single thing here. I'll just quickly go over it. So where do they live? In the UK, in the city. So how much do they earn? They earn approximately 40 to 100k a year. The age range, they're 25 to 45. And we're going to focus on 30 to 40 as this age range has a strong focus on recovery. The industry, so they're into sports, so they're into sports, and they also have high stress positions. So let's just say they're in healthcare, they're in finance, and they prioritize wellness. So the next one, the primary interest, health and wellness, fitness, optimizing athletic performance, longevity, and injury prevention. So the one that's really important, what do they desire most? Fast, effective recovery to maintain optimal performance and prevent injury. They aim to improve overall wellness and athletic performance without lengthy recovery times. So if you want to give this a read, just pause the video and I'll go over to the next part. Now, we're going to use the ICP we just created to improve our click-through rate. So using your ICP document to create a meta title. So choose keywords that feel relatable to them. And we're going to use that desires, and I'll give you an example of what this looks like. Increasing the chances they'll click on your listings when they see familiar terms in the meta title. So what we're doing here by creating an ICP, we're trying to speak to our potential client, our ideal client, highlight what matters most. I understand the meta title is very short, and I'll be showing you how to fit that stuff in. Focus on specific pain points or desires. So because the meta title is so short, you can either just have pain points or desires. You typically can't fit in both of those, and I'll be giving you an example. So if your audience cares about saving money, you might emphasize discounts or deals in your meta title. If they focus on quality terms like premium or top rated, will catch their eye. So increasing the relevance with audience-centric language. So this is the whole point of our ICP, to speak to them, because when you're speaking to them, they're going to think, oh, they're like me, they understand my problems. So for example, if your audience skews younger, you might go with fun, edgy tones, while a more professional audience may prefer a straightforward, polished language. So here are some examples. So let's stick with the ice bath example. So ice baths for athletes, fast recovery and muscle relief. So that relates back to their desires right here. They're looking for fast relief. And remember, we're talking to people mainly in the 30 to 40 range. And that's what they prioritize most. So massage guns. So why would you use a massage gun? So I've used it before many times, and for me it was to reduce stiffness and soreness. That was the number one thing for me. So I can already create this type of meta title because I was my own ideal client. So by putting that in there, guess what? That's going to increase the chances of me clicking, because that's exactly what I'm looking for. Now, let's say if you don't know which one to choose from, you're going to want to test it. And that's going to go with the pain point of, and again, we're going with home soreness here. So the pain point of, you don't know if this is going to work, you're worried about the money, that's your pain point. Versus the other one, you're just focused on premium stuff, you just want the quality. So home soreness - compact, affordable, and 24-month warranty. We're solving that crisis that they're having in their mind. They're just thinking about the money, they're not sure if it will last long. Versus this other person, they're just focused on the premium quality product, they're just focusing on their major desire, which is recovery, stress relief, and low maintenance. That's what we've included in our meta titles here. So you'd want to test the two of these to see which one gets the most clicks. And if you're deciding which one to test first, so just think to yourself, what would your ICP want? So we're going to go back to Steve here, and we're going to get in Steve's mind and think about, okay, what's he going to want? And after that, we're going to use our ICP documentation to improve our copy. So a very simple way to do this is just to list the pain points and answer them in order of importance. So for example, they're thinking about the cost. So ice baths are expensive. Why should I invest in one? Highlight the long-term benefits such as a faster recovery, reduced injury risk. And again, we're speaking to them. The effectiveness, do ice baths really work, or is it just a trend? Well, guess what? Share scientific research, testimonials, and case studies. Space requirements. I don't have space on the ice bath at home. Offer information and compact. And again, you can just pause and read this. So maintenance and cleaning. Cold tolerance. So the response would be you build up a gradual exposure. And again, you can just pause this and read this. So essentially, you're going to be listing the objections, answering them in order of importance. And this can even help you do keyword research just by having a really fleshed out ICP documentation. So you can discover untapped keywords. So you'll discover long tail keywords, questions, and intent-based phrases that better match their language and interest, leading to high quality traffic and potentially better rankings. So I just thought of the ICP and I thought to myself, do the ice baths really slow muscular growth? And that's just one random thing that popped into my head just by looking at my ICP, who I would not have thought about that if I didn't actually fill that out. So it's going to efficiently use resources. So focusing on your ICP prevents wasting time on broad, irrelevant keyword and content. So letting you concentrate on those high impact actions and actually drive those results. Because a lot of people, they create content for the sake of content. Well, don't do that. Go back to Steve here or whoever your ICP is. When you create that, just get in their mind and think, what are they currently thinking right now? What stage of the journey are they at? And for that particular stage, what are they thinking? What are their concerns? And how do I capture their email, or how do I drive them to that sale? And that's exactly the point of creating an ICP. And you can increase your click-through rate just by using it. You can increase your conversions by improving your copy, and you can do better keyword research just by creating your ICP alone. And it's very rare that SEOs do this. They're just stuck on doing the nitty-gritty of stuff and they've completely forgotten about the strategy. And by doing this, you're putting yourself in the 5%. I wouldn't even say 5%, to be honest. I would say 1%, because SEOs, they don't really talk about it. Only a handful of do. And if you're looking to grow your e-commerce business and you don't know where to start with SEO, I'll leave a link in the description, and it's just a link to a Calendly where you can book a call with me. Now, if you're interested in learning more about SEO, I'm posting every weekday on LinkedIn. So you can just scroll down to my documents and I post lots of great stuff for this. So if you're interested in things like this, improving your SEO, and I don't charge a penny for this, it's all on LinkedIn. So how I rank Amazon, and I break it down within just a few slides. And there's a lot of content I've created around this, and I'd highly recommend that you check it out.